going? It's NuttyChef again, and this is episode 2 on the Diamond Society server. So, last episode we sort of left off with coming over here to our base and making a plan, and we sort of got an outline of like a wall that we wanted to put in, and between episodes I've done a little bit of work. So here we go. So last episode I think I had this bottom one done, just the outline, the nether brick part, and between episodes I've added another wall up here, wall slash road, and I've added in like the actual wall of it with some red concrete and some concrete powder as well. So I think it's looking really cool, and I really wanted to add some color into this whole like kingdom that we're building here. So I've gone ahead and done some little buildings here, just the basic outlines of them. And I think by adding like lots of color in, it's going to make it like really stand out and like look like really cool. So hopefully, and that's why I went with the red walls as well instead of just like stone bricks or whatever. I tried to do like the nether brick, and then the red sort of goes with the nether brick, and then we can have like the buildings all colored as well. And so I think we'll have like a whole ton of these buildings like closely like packed together, and like even behind these ones there's enough room behind them to put like another lot of buildings before that second wall. And I think if we do that, it's going to look really cool. I want to add more buildings down here too. I've got a whole bunch of ideas for this place now. And yeah, another idea I had was up over here, where these bends are, like this bend and that bend there, like up there we can have like a pool of water, and then have a waterfall coming down through underneath the wall there and down here and underneath the wall here, and just have a really big pool at the bottom that it all flows into, and then maybe even have a little creek river thing coming down here and have it going down into the swamp below. I think that'll look really cool. And then maybe even have like these curved bits as like arched like bridges over the water, and up here as well, like have a little arch there in the road. I think that'll look really cool. And I do want to put my farms in here too. I don't want to keep all my farms out the back like where they are now. I want to have some nice redstone farms as well, so we can put them in here as actual buildings, like cover them over with an exterior of a building like that'll fit into what we've got going on here. So yeah, I've got some pretty cool ideas, and we've still got to add roofs onto these buildings and doors and windows and all that sort of stuff. That's just basic outline. And I got the idea of these buildings from a Keralis video, which he did a while back with somebody else, I can't remember, but it wasn't actually Keralis who built this place. They were looking at this place, I think it was in his inspiration series, and this guy had built this whole like fantasy kingdom with these buildings that were all kind of close together. They kind of look like those like Italian villas kind of villages, like seaside villages where all the buildings are all different colors, and it looks really cool. And I think the guy's name was Mr. Batu, but I couldn't find a YouTube channel for him, but I'll link the Keralis video in the description so you can go and see that. It's a pretty cool build that guy had. So I'm kind of copying these buildings off him, but you know, not the whole thing, just these buildings, because they were really cool, especially like the roofs on them are really simple, so I'll show you that later. But first I think I want to get in the road, like the stone bricks and stuff on the road. So I've got a whole bunch of stone smelting in my furnaces, so I'll go grab that. And I don't want to make it all stone bricks, like we'll have some stone bricks, some stone slabs, and some other like maybe smooth stone, gravel, andesite and stuff like that, all mixed together in the road. So hopefully that'll look cool. But for now, I think I'm going to just do it all stone bricks and get that done, and then come back later and add all the other different blocks in there. So I'll grab this stone. So I'll grab all this stone, I'll get the roads done. And in between clips, I thought I'd show you another clip of some diamonds I found, because I found out that on this server, diamonds actually spawn more frequently than normal. I think it's like ×2 the spawn rate, and I didn't know that. So when I first started, I went down into my mine down here, and I only did like 2 or 3 strip mines, and I just came across like so many diamonds in this one place, and I took a clip of it of me mining them up. So I'll show you that, and then we'll come back and hopefully those roads will be finished. Alright, well I hope you enjoyed that little clip. I guess that's part of the reason why they call it the Diamond Society, because yeah, there's heaps of diamonds. I guess everyone's going to be rich soon, so that was pretty cool. But I thought I'd come out here and just show you my high-tech tree farm I've got going over here. I've managed to go around and get all the different types of wood, so like acacia and jungle wood and the spruce, and yeah, because I wanted to do the roofs on the buildings, and I've gone ahead and done that as well. So I've done the road and I've done the roofs on those buildings that we saw there, just with all these slabs. And I also wanted to mention my upload schedule. So I'm hoping to do 1 episode of Diamond Society every week, so hopefully every Friday there'll be a Diamond Society episode. And I still want to do my single player, so hopefully every Tuesday there'll be an episode of the single player series as well, because I'm not finished with that world. I still love that world, so I still want to do videos of that, and I haven't done one in a while. So hopefully this Tuesday there'll be a video out on that. So let's take a look. Here we go. Looking pretty cool. Got all the roads in, looking nice, and we've got the roofs in as well. And I love the colours are gonna look cool against, like, if we still have like some grey and some brown from the wood and the stone in there as well. I think that's gonna offset against the colours and just make it look even cooler, I think. So I definitely still want to get heaps of wood in there and heaps of stone amongst it all, so that'll look cool. And as you can see, there's the roofs. They're so simple, and like, why just stick to one colour wood when we can just use them all and just make it even more interesting? So yeah, and I think like these buildings are so simple and easy to build, so it'll be easy for me to make lots of them, like everywhere. That'll make my task a lot easier. And yeah, so I've done the roofs. I did have a clip of like me doing the roofs and showing you how to do them, but my mic wasn't turned on, so you know, that's my fault. But they're pretty easy to do, as you can see. They're pretty simple. But yeah, as you can see over here, we've got some circles as well that I've made, and that's where some towers are going to go in at the end of the road. And over here we've got to build some more towers over here as well, so there'll be some towers over there. And I'm thinking like around here is going to be like the rich area with all like the colourful houses and stuff. And then down here against the wall, I want to put some more of those houses. But then maybe around this area out the front, this can be where all the farms are for the kingdom, because, you know, they need food, so we'd better put some farms in. And it can probably sort of be like the poor area as well, where the poor people live, and we'll have like the houses made out of stone and wood, like I'm used to building down here, and maybe that'll make these houses look a bit poorer than these fancy colourful houses, you know. And then hopefully if we've got time this season and we've built heaps up here, we can sort of go down onto the swamp and make an even poorer area with like some wood houses on stilts, and that can be the really poor people down there, and they can just eat fish and stuff like that. So that'll be cool. And hopefully I want to build like a road going through the swamp and down towards like the closest civilization, which is just down there somewhere. So yeah, that'll be cool, because I think the idea was to kind of make everything connected, so it's not like everyone's just not separated sort of thing. So I think I'd better build a road to connect us to the rest of the civilizations down there. And also I do want to build some buildings in those civilizations as well, so hopefully that'll be coming up soon, and I can work something out and build a cool building in one of those civilizations down there. But yeah, so we've got this place looking good now. I've got a good idea of what I'm going to do, and we're on our way. So now I want to start on like the paths that are going to lead between the roads, because we need a way to get from the bottom to the top, and I want to have paths sort of meandering through the buildings and up to the next level, so that we can get from level to level at different spots, like between the buildings. So let's go down there and just see if we can work something out. Oh, and you've got to be careful on this server. I don't know if it's every server, but I've never played on a server before, so what I've noticed is when you're digging down on a pillar, sometimes you can get pushed to the side. See that? And it can actually push you off. And because a couple of times I died on a big dirt pillar and I was just digging straight down and it pushed me off to the side and killed me, so you got to watch out for that. Let's get up there. Let's just pillar up there and get up there and see what we can do. So, and these buildings do look plain at the moment, but I am going to mix in some of the concrete powder and probably some other, like maybe some purple blocks in here, and and some other blue like blocks in here, and we're going to put the windows and the doors and stuff in like that, so don't worry about that. And all these little spaces here, we can put bushes and anything like in between the buildings to hide stuff that we don't like the look of, and it's going to look cool once all the details are in. But yeah, so for example, like off this path, we want to have a path like going up here through the buildings, and maybe up here and connect to this road like up here. So let's get some stone slabs out, and I've got some other buildings, so we might want the path coming down here, so say like down like this. We'll just put some bricks in just to get an idea, sort of down like this, you know, down like this. We'll get a rough idea of what's going to be happening here. And I don't know how it's going to connect to the road yet. Maybe we can just sort of delete some of the nether brick there and just have it coming up like that. Something like that. We'll have to make it better than that, but for now we'll just have that. So we've got an idea of where this is going. And then, so we can put another building here just to get an idea. So we don't want the path to be too skinny, so maybe we'll start the building like here and have it coming up right to the wall there, and maybe just have it coming this way, and we might make this one a kind of a longish one this way and have it coming to there. So that'll be going up there, and we'll just build it up a little bit just to get a little bit of an idea. We won't finish the building, just get the shape of it, and that's cool. So our path will sort of come in between these two buildings coming up here, and we can put another building in like in front of that green building, like right here. So maybe we'll make that green building really tall and have a shorter building in front of it, like right here. Maybe we could even have a path between the buildings, who knows. But let's try and get a building in right here with these green blocks. Maybe a skinny building, only 3 wide. How wide is that purple skinny building? It's 4 wide. That should be cool. Yeah, maybe we can make it 4 wide. Have it like that. Coming back into the mountain like this. Maybe even going right up against that blue building. Maybe we make the blue building a bit longer, coming out this way. Like that. And have this skinny green building in front of it here. It's going to annoy me. Get rid of it. And let's just try and get an idea. I don't have enough of these green blocks to really do it properly. But yeah, that's the basic idea. So, and I'm trying to stick with these colors here, like blue, green, well, teal, purple and magenta, because I think that goes well with the red wall. It's kind of like they're all on the same side of the color spectrum. It's like goes from red to purple to blue, and I don't think yellow would sort of fit in very well. I did try it and it sort of just stuck out and it didn't quite look right, so I think sticking to the same sort of palette will help it look a lot better. And just heaps of them all packed closely together with little paths going in between and up to the next path. And maybe we will get some yellow in as well somehow. I don't know, because I kind of want all the colors, but I don't want it to look weird, if you know what I mean. But yeah, I think that's all I've got time for today. So we've got a good idea of what's going on here. So in between episodes I can do a lot of work and hopefully get a lot of these buildings done. And I also want to put in like our farms. I don't want all the farms to be out the back and all just crappy like that. I want to put them into our, like this is our base, so I want all of our farms to be in here, like proper redstone ones, and they can be part of the village, like they can be encased in buildings that'll sort of fit in here, like here or up there or wherever. And then hopefully we can have all the farms like connected with hoppers going into our storage area, which I'm thinking about doing underneath the mountain. Like we'll have like an underground part of our base where all the items from all the farms go, like underneath there in the middle of the mountain, and we'll have like a big storage area in there where it all goes to. So that's sort of my plans. And yeah, I think that'll do for this episode. So thanks again for watching. I'll see you in the next episode.